Hi sewing friends, welcome to my sewing room. My name is Beth, and if you're new, welcome. Today I'm making a very simple bag. I purchased a bag at IKEA for $2.30. It's a really big shopping bag, sort of like the blue ones that they still make, but now they're made in this canvas fabric, and I needed a bag to carry my items home, but I thought it would be really fun to dress this bag up, so I added a quilt block, and then I went one step farther and I added a zipper. So let's get started. Here is the very large bag from IKEA that I purchased, and for the fabric alone I think it was worth the $2. I didn't have to make the bag, and it's really big. It's going to fit a lot of quilts. I used a zipper that I had on hand, a 24-inch zipper. I have a quilt block from a previous video, I'll leave a link below, and I had a strip of this fabric that's 5 inches wide. Took my quilt block to my ironing board and I pressed all the edges under 1/4 of an inch. Then all I had to do was center that quilt block onto my bag, and I pinned it in place. I added quite a few pins because this is a larger block and I didn't want it to shift. I didn't want any little puckers in there as I went around the outside. I'm going to top stitch right along that edge that I had pressed under. Once my quilt block was pinned in place, all I had to do was top stitch all the way around the outside. Here's my bag. That little project took me no time at all, and I wanted to show you I have a couple of quilts in here and there's still room for more. So you could stop right here if you wanted to dress up one of these IKEA bags, but I wanted to try to add a zipper just to see how that would work. And so here's my 24-inch zipper. It's not quite long enough, so there will be a gap, and I can take it apart, but I don't think I'm going to be taking it apart. There are zippers that you can purchase that are a little more heavy duty that come apart real easily at the end there. So that's another option. Here's my 5-inch wide strip left over from another project. I think this was trimmed off of the backing of a quilt. And I just made sure that it's the same length or width as the bag here. So I want 2 strips that are the same size as my bag opening, and I'm going to add just an inch so that I can fold under the edges. And I'm going to cut this long strip in half, so I'll have 2 pieces of a 5-inch strip. And this is what I had, so I'm using 5 inches, but I'm sure that other sizes would work as well. And I thought that I would be sewing it together, right sides together, and then turning it right side out. But as I sat here at my machine, I decided it would be easier to press a 1/2 inch or 1/4 inch in on that raw edge. And in this case, this piece of fabric has a selvage, so I won't have to press in that edge because it's not like a raw edge. So that saved me, oh I don't know, just a little bit of time. I'll press in the ends, and then I'm going to use this with my zipper. After pressing all the raw edges in, I folded this 5-inch strip in half, and then I pressed again. Now I'm able to add this to my bag with a zipper, and I won't have any raw edges showing. The zipper I'm using is a little bit shorter than the opening of my bag. I'm going to begin at the end of the zipper, and that's where I'll start adding my strips. So I'm going to add both strips to my zipper. They are folded, and I'm using the folded side, and I'm attaching the zipper to both of these folded pieces, long pieces of fabric. We're at the finish line here. All I need to do now is pin this zipper piece to my bag, and I'm going to tuck it right inside the edge of my bag. And since those handles come right up to the edge, I'm going to be sewing over the top of the handle. This bag was so easy to make, and I love it. I just love all these pretty colors, and I'll be using this bag to transport quilts when I go places. Sometimes I take a quilt along when I'm traveling, and there are times when I'm taking a quilt to a meeting. So this is going to be a great bag to have to carry my quilts. I was able to fit 3 quilts in here easily, and there might even be room for more. So thanks for joining me today. I had fun making this little project. It's always fun to sew with you, and I'll see you next time.